Before sunrise every morning, one lonely dog quietly waited beside track 3, believing today's first arriving train would finally bring his favorite person home. He studied every smiling face with endless hope, never missing a single passenger. Yet every departing crowd left him standing exactly where another disappointing day had begun. Rain, snow, or blazing sunshine, it never mattered. Rusty searched every carriage window, convinced someone he loved would suddenly wave from another passing train. The station staff called him the ghost dog because nobody remembered where he came from. They only knew he never abandoned the place where hope still lived. Arthur, a veteran conductor who had spent 30 years guiding trains across America, realized the faithful dog deserved answers instead of another silent morning alone. The frightened terrier ignored the food Arthur offered, staring beyond him toward the empty rails, until gentle hands carefully lifted the weathered collar around his tired neck. The tiny silver tag carried only a few worn words: Rusty, forever yours, Maisie. Arthur whispered the unfamiliar name, wondering why it still meant everything to the old dog. Suddenly, Arthur remembered an untouched storage box hidden for years inside the station. Perhaps forgotten belongings buried beneath the dust still held the heartbreaking truth Rusty desperately needed. Inside the forgotten box rested a faded photograph of a cheerful young woman embracing a much younger Rusty, their joyful smiles revealing a bond impossible to mistake. Her name was Maisie, a traveling nurse whose monthly arrivals filled Rusty's world with happiness, until one ordinary journey changed both of their lives forever. Another newspaper clipping revealed the heartbreaking answer. Maisie had been among the victims of a devastating train accident, ending her journey before she could ever return to Rusty. Rusty had watched Maisie board that final train 5 years earlier. Every morning since then, he had returned, believing tomorrow would finally bring her safely home. When Arthur showed Rusty the treasured photograph, hope instantly returned. His tail wagged furiously as bright eyes searched every corner, expecting Maisie to appear once again. Then reality slowly replaced excitement. Rusty's hopeful expression faded into heartbreaking silence, and a gentle whimper echoed through the station, touching everyone who heard it. Arthur understood unbearable loss all too well. Hidden inside his old pocket watch remained a tiny photograph of the wife he still missed every single day. Without speaking a single word, Arthur gently stroked Rusty's graying fur. In shared silence, two broken hearts finally found someone who truly understood their pain. When another train was announced, Rusty hurried toward the platform again, convinced this arrival would finally reunite him with the person he had faithfully loved for years. Arthur gently held Rusty's trembling paws, silently asking him to release a promise that had kept him waiting through countless lonely mornings and heartbreaking empty arrivals. With one final glance toward track 3, Rusty followed Arthur beyond the station doors, taking his first uncertain steps toward a future he had never imagined possible. For the first time in 5 long years, Rusty wasn't following a departing train. Instead, he trusted the steady hand of someone who refused to leave him behind. Arthur's small home welcomed Rusty with quiet warmth, a peaceful yard, gentle evening breeze, and the comforting feeling that loneliness no longer had the final word. After years of waiting beside cold railway tracks, Rusty finally rested on a warm rug, discovering that home isn't always where you begin, but where love remains. Each passing day slowly healed invisible wounds. Arthur shared his quiet evenings, and Rusty shared unwavering loyalty, proving broken hearts often become strongest when they heal together. Rusty never forgot Maisie. Arthur never stopped loving his wife. But together they discovered life's greatest truth. Love never truly leaves. It simply finds another heart to comfort. If this story touched your heart, follow for more stories you'll never forget.